Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Not accepted. The designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
And there's a foul ball. Ohtani, a former MVP, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bounced up the middle. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective. Look for long pitch counts, grinding out at bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these guys to sprint.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly, and now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. That's his 4th home run of the series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, he really crushed that thing down and out, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one pulled foul. And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ronald Acuna Jr.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Judge rips that one. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Yandy Diaz now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. His 73rd home run of the season. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
One down. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hot shot to third. Slings it across, and Betts is gone. What a play, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Lowry's Montero. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Elias Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for his strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1 down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
No, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the
Here's
Tigers,
Vladimir Guerrero
the
Jr.
first baseman.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And Guerrero is set down. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz pulls it down. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. His 68th homer of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
It's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's we all have.
On to the 3rd inning, and here is Sean Bouchard. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Ohtani back to work. Just missed. Bouchard in his 3rd season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2017. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1 in there at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Number 3 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Tigers leading by 4 here in the 2nd game of the series. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out. The Rockies strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Man at first, and now Yandy Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Scorch to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His 74th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. A.J. Smith-Shawver done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now a chance for Austin Riley. In the air out to center. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting. The second
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bouchard reaching back towards the wall. Just missed it. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Charlie Blackmon. Ohtani back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Judge makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Jones makes the grab on the run.
The catcher, number
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman up now for the Tigers. And that one is lifted in the air. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Smoked into left, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score. It's 7-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Second year, took a leave of absence by year 3.
And first offering is fouled off. And Judge spoils that one.
Kojak.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it across. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Tigers 7 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
The pitch. And that one sliced foul. Kicks and deals. Not even close there. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. 1-2 now. Out to short. Ramirez gets it to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
He's gotten into a
No
really
ball,
good
2
rhythm.
strikes.
Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Sean Bouchard. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field. Diaz moves under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to left field. Bouchard under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Turn it up and let it rotate. Bring it back for me, kind of like a cold case. Looking shot it like I might have found a soulmate. VA, gotta do it for my home state. Plus I wouldn't mind a rollie with the gold base. Rarely ever blown take. I control my own fate.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there.
0-1 the
Anytime
count.
you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ball.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Kyle Freeland.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often. When you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 10-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first. Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, number 63. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Well, the batter will be the shortstop.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1's the count.
The Tigers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Drifts towards it. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Nabs it, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Tigers 10, and the Rockies nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Freeland, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out far and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Under it. And there's one down. So a man aboard. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
Kojak.
That one out to right. Jones under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a foul ball. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Charlie Blackmon. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings through that.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Goes down looking. Foul ball. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one hammered but pulled foul. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So 2 down now, and here is Lowry's Montero. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're down 10-0. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 7th, leading off Austin Riley.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it.
Freeland back to work. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, but it keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Man at first, here's Mookie to hit. And that one hammered. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. I'll tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's going to be Elias Diaz. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Nope.
Just
ball
missed.
1.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And here it comes. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. A punch out there, and there's 2 away.
simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. On the ground to short, Ramirez. Tosses to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back. Here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul. The wind of the pitch. He gets there with the slide. The throw, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Oh, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard, and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now the lefty fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and they extend their lead. Ramirez into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one.
Kojak.
And it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the center fielder. That's in there. It's 0-1. Abreu in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That
That hit him.
There.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Number 87 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Blackman, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground, could be two. Fires over to Guerrero. Now two away as they get a run across. Rockies down to their last out. Now here's Nolan Jones. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Now. And that'll do it.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done day in, day out, night in, night out.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Show. Thanks for joining us.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.